Good boy, Odin. Good boy.
Are you laughing at my anime?
Yes.
What's wrong with Diane?
Nothing. You are just adorable.
I hate you.
I love you.
I am not adorable.
Yes, you are.
No.
I'm your mom. I'm allowed to think you're adorable.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No. Yes.
So I grew up rafting. It was just part of what we did. This was in the day before helmets. A binky. Yeah, I sucked a pacifier till I was like 6. Whitewater is my big passion, and it is, my life, my career, my work, my play, everything.
What do you feel like your mom misunderstands about you? I don't think she understands a lot of what I do. I'm not a huge fan of the whole, rafting company, river, everything, just because it's my parents' literally entire life revolves around boating, and mine doesn't really.
And I can't really blame her. It's the only thing she has to rebel against.
Water runs, water flows, water will go.
Yay, it's only 7.
Water runs, water flows.
Go ahead and put your rope like this, and then start coiling from there.
Got it.
Yep. Okay. And then so that way your bag is going to be in the middle of your butterfly. I'm proof that you can get better. So practice, 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 practice. Could go downstream forever. Really, if I could just float downstream for eternity, I would. And probably, it's kind of probably why I've spent my life chasing rivers. All I wanted to do was be a guide so that I could be on the water all day, every day. Before Charlotte turned 1, I left my ex, and it was kind of when Charlotte was born that I realized that I needed to take care of her and I couldn't take care of him. And at that point, I'd taken a year off. I had nothing. I literally had nothing. I had my instruments and I had my river gear, and that was it. The Salt River was running. I got dropped off late at night in the middle of nowhere on the Apache Reservation in the Salt River Canyon. It was all very, God, I hope this works. I spent so much of my career trying to fit into that mold of what a raft guide is. And here I was, a single mom. But I was able to work for part of the season and, kind of get my feet back under me. And I felt like the world wanted me to get a job at a daycare center or, be a responsible single mom, because single moms aren't raft guides. Raft guides aren't single moms. I'd never heard of such a thing before. I'd never, it wasn't a thing like this. And that's really just stop my oar from going through the oar lock. I don't actually row on it. That was the lowest of my low. There was this moment where Charlotte kind of held up a mirror to my face, not necessarily a physical mirror, but and it was basically like there was my baby. She reflected back at me that this is who you are, and this is why I chose you to be my mom. Now get on the ball. I mean, we're gonna keep rafting, but do you want to swim for a minute before we go rafting more?
No.
Okay. At 2 years old, she started asking to spend her 9th birthday in the Grand Canyon. I don't know where she got this idea. No, it's a lottery. And so she figured out that it was just a game of numbers, and she started sweet-talking everybody she knew into putting in for permits for her. And lo and behold, a friend of ours, she pulled the permit. And I, suddenly realized that I was going to be now taking my not quite 9-year-old down the Grand Canyon, and it kind of freaked me out a little bit.
I mean, I know I liked it a lot, or at least used to, and I still sometimes have fun going boating, but I mostly try to avoid it now.
She's now 15 and is doing the whole teenage thing of, all black, the goth thing. I totally get it. I did the exact same thing. Oh my gosh, she's a total carbon copy of me at that age.
I can't bloody do it without the police put your fucking phone.
I'm sorry. I'm fine.
That's what you get.
The idea that she used to be a goth teenager hiding in her room watching anime is not something that I can imagine because she's such a social butterfly workaholic now.
I'm doing a lot of just letting that play out and letting her opt out of boating and skiing, but at the same time I also know how detrimental being non-active is for my personal mental health. So I see that reflected in her mental health struggles too. Part of me really wants to just insist and say, nope, you're coming on this river trip, because the truth is when she's out there, she actually enjoys herself. She's gonna be joining me on the Grand Canyon again in July. This is only gonna be a 16-day trip, but at least, it's getting her back out there.
I mean, I have to go, and I'm sure that I'll enjoy time on the Grand Canyon. I'm just a little bit do I really have to do this with these people? Really?
Yeah. Did you hear? Your hair looks adorable. I mean, that's pretty cool. That was our doing Zoom Zoom. It's recording.
Trailer's all loaded. She's hugging her boat.
I'm so excited.
The mother-daughter trip.
She's a model.
Oh my God, you guys, we're here. Kids come into this world as they are.
We're stuck.
Oh my God.
Do you think we just paddle back upstream? Oh, I don't want to go home.
And that we can nurture them, we can love them, we can do our best, we can sometimes even do our worst, and they just are who they are.
You're not alone. I'm mommying everyone on the trip. It's what I do.
I really like my mom. I guess she's just she's a really chill mom. So she just kind of lets me discover things on my own, but then will help me, I guess.
Yeah, girlfriend.
Although you're weird as hell. Where do you think you get it? Kids come into this world with their own personalities, and I feel like I got really lucky in that my kid has a pretty neat personality.
Hey, Grand Canyon.
Embrace the crazy. Be crazy.
Oh my God, I love you so much. Thank you for being my child.
I love you too.
No, seriously. And glitter.
Always.
God, I'm sorry for anything I ever did wrong. Forgive me
We have to
for
headbutt.
all my mistakes. All my
Just headbutt the
stupidity.
waves.